Well, greetings, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How we doing this lovely day? Morning, Angie. Morning, Aerial Drone Photography, LLC. You know, we got good weather in Texas right now. Now, this weekend, it's supposed to get colder with a chance of snow and stuff, but we don't get much snow and ice and all that stuff here. But we have a chance for a day or two of it. You know, a day or two of it's okay with me. Um, we usually go. My gosh, we'll go a couple of years before we get snow. So it's been amazingly beautiful here, considering we're in mid-January. But we usually get pretty good weather, so it's all good. Good morning, everybody. Rooted and ready with Carrie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Man, good morning, everybody. Good to see all you boys and girls. For those wondering, I'm Presley Swagerty. Well, let's see. I don't think I can change that now. Huh. I was trying a little technology shift here. It's like all the comments are bigger than I am on there, so I was seeing if I could change that, but I don't know if I can. Anyway. Changes on here, but it doesn't change on here, huh? Well, all right, here we go. Let's get moving. For those that don't know me, man, I guess it would help if I got my mic over here. For those that don't know me, I'm Presley Swagerty. Grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas. Was a high school basketball coach for 16 years. I loved it. Did it with a passion. Sponsored the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Yeah, I'm in Texas. Comedian Nate Massey. Coached 16 years. If I could have made money, I'd still be coaching. I loved coaching, but high school level, I'm just basically a glorified teacher. And when you're trying to make it on a teacher's salary, that is not very good. So it's cold in Georgia, Carrie says. When you're trying to make it on a teacher's salary, that's not a good thing. So I got involved in network marketing, hit it big, became the number one earner in the company. Been blessed beyond measure doing that, and it's been crazy, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, my whole life's been crazy. I was at 42. I couldn't pay my bills, and now for the last 20 years, I've had millions of dollars. So it's, I've had both ends of the spectrum, growing up in the ghetto to now living in this house and doing what I want to do. So it's kind of wild. I'm a mindset coach. I love mindset. I had to be a mindset coach when I was being a basketball coach, and now I love it because I'm doing it here, so it's all good. I have no complaints whatsoever. Let's see what this looks like. Well, let me change. Anyway, so I'm a business guy. I'm one of the world's best networkers. I don't say that bragging. I just am. I've been blessed to do real well in that. And then I got into business, and we've had up to 7 car dealerships, a printed circuit board company, a logistics company, an auto transport company, car washes, real estate. Now I'm in the franchise business. I mean, we're after it. So anyway, man, I'm excited to be here with you guys this morning. We're going to go over several things. I got some stuff I want to share with you. Before I get going, I'm going to do my routine this morning. I'm going to read you the bottom line, which sums up what I think about success. Me coming from the ghettos and becoming a millionaire, I just know you can do it. By the way, guys, if you would tap on that screen, those likes help our algorithms, help get us going. Stan, thanks for the gifts, brother. Those gifts and those likes, they help us get going in the morning. TikTok is all about an algorithm, so that helps. You guys over here on the YouTube side, it's a different world. But anyway, if y'all would tap on that, it would make me happy. Face it, nobody owes you a living. What you achieve or fail to achieve in your lifetime is directly related to what you do or fail to do. No one chooses his parents or childhood, but you can choose your own direction. Everyone has problems and obstacles to overcome, but that too is relative to each individual. Nothing is carved in stone. You can change anything in your life if you want to badly enough. Excuses are for losers. Those who take responsibility for their actions are the winners in life. Winners meet life's challenges head on, knowing there's no guarantees, and give it all they've got. And know it's never too late or too early to begin. Time plays no favorites and will pass whether you act or not. I'm going to read that one again. Time plays no favorites whether you act or not. I tell you what, time's going to pass, guys. Let's get something accomplished, huh? Take control of your life. Dare to dream and take risk. Compete, baby. Compete. Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all are all having a great day like I am. Oh, I'm excited to be here with you guys. Excited to go over stuff. Excited to have a little fun with y'all. So here we go. Let's keep going. Now, these are 9 things to tell yourself every morning. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them, but I'm going to go over them real quick here. 9 things are affirmations that of strength, belief, and determination. See, guys, do you understand? We need to program our subconscious. You know, our mind has 2 parts. It's got the conscious brain and the subconscious brain. We need to program that subconscious brain. See, our conscious brain, it'll argue with us. It'll tell you, don't do it. That's where fear kicks in and all our emotions and all that stuff happens. Our subconscious brain, it just takes what we say and logs it in. Well, we want to tell it the right stuff, guys, because it doesn't know when we're serious, when we're not serious. It just hears what we say. So we got to be careful with our words. But if you'll start off every day with these 9 affirmations, I'm telling you, it'll get your subconscious thinking. And guys, just take 1 minute to do it. Here, when I'm not doing it on my live, here's how I do it. Now, I usually don't say the number, but since I want you guys to be organized, if you want to jot them down, I'll say the number. Usually I just read the line, but here we go. Number 1, today is a new beginning. Number 2, I am capable of amazing things. Number 3, I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. Number 4, I am deserving of success and happiness. Number 5, I will take action today. Number 6, I choose gratitude over complaining. Number 7, I am not afraid to fail. Number 8, I am growing every day. And number 9, I am enough. I am enough. Oh, my subconscious brain sounds like Dave Chappell. I like that one. I need more time, Jesus. Yeah, we all would like some more time. That would be good, huh? I choose gratitude over complaining. Amen. Amen. Yeah. Yeah. Can you repeat? I'll repeat that just for Jules here real quick. Number 1, today is a new beginning. Tell yourself that every morning. Number 2, I am capable of amazing things because you are. Number 3, I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. It's your thoughts that create your actions, and your actions create your circumstances. Baby, we got to get our thinking right. Come on. Number 4, I am deserving of success and happiness. You're as deserving as anybody walking the face of the earth. Number 5, I will take action today. Guys, I'm telling you what, the universe rewards action. Now, I know that's the good Lord, but the universe rewards action. It doesn't reward us thinking about it or talking about it or mulling on it or meditating on it or praying about it or journaling it. I'm not saying we shouldn't do some of those. We should. But if you never take action, nothing happens. Huh? Come on. I will take action today. Number 6, I choose gratitude over complaining. I choose gratitude over complaining. Number 7, I am not afraid to fail. Number 8, I am growing every day. And number 9, I am enough. Baby, you're enough to do anything you want to do. You were created in the image of the God that spoke the universe into existence. You got greatness in you. You got untapped potential in you. You can do anything you set your mind to. But anyway, 9 things to tell yourself every morning. I was reading those really to me. Y'all just got to listen in. So I do that every day. Every day I put that in my subconscious brain right there. Good morning, everybody. Oh, I heard you say this 50 times, and today I needed it. Winter blues. Come on, baby. It's guys, get this. Not in my notes, but let's talk about this real quick. You got to have that self-discipline. Get up every day. Get up a little early every day and read you 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. 10 pages. That many. Just 10. Just 10. That's all. I don't mean sit there half a day reading. Just take 10 or 15 minutes, read you 10 pages out of a business book or personal growth book. Watch you a personal growth giant. So I'm going to read me 10 pages and I'm going to watch me a personal growth giant. If you like me, watch me. If you don't like me, there's lots of people to watch. Zig Ziglar, Stephen Covey, Les Brown, Joyce Myers, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Simon Sinek, Ed Mylett, Dan Martell, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Art Williams, Alex Hermosi, Mel Robbins, Myron Golden, Bob Proctor. I mean, you just pick somebody and go to YouTube and start watching. But read you 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book and watch you a personal growth giant and see if it doesn't get your day going a little better, because we all have ups and downs emotionally. I mean, everybody figure that out. Don't think you're the only one that ever has a down feeling. But I've just learned that if I'll start putting that good stuff in my mind, if I'll win the morning, my day just gets better and better and better and better and better. And then, the one thing I always talk about is start running with winners. And if you're having a dead day or a bad day, call one of your winners that you like to hang out with and just talk, because when you get with people that are positive and motivated and see the glass half full, it's going to lift your spirits too. But all this comes down to self-discipline, boys and girls. I mean, can you get up 30 minutes early? Well, heck yeah, you could. Can you read 10 pages out of a business book or personal growth book? Yeah, you can. Can you watch one personal growth giant? Yeah, you can fit that in. Because if you'll get up 30 minutes early, you can do both of those while you're sipping your coffee for 30 minutes. Come on, baby. Get that day going right. If you win the morning, you win the day. My routine every morning, same thing. I get up early. I'm an early riser. I get up 5:15 every day, and I go get me a cup of coffee. Man, I got to have my coffee. How about you guys? Then I come sit at my desk. I stack 4 habits together. I try to read 2 chapters out of the Bible, pray, read my 10 pages out of a business book or personal growth book, and watch me a personal growth giant. I try to do that every single day. Guys, I figured this up the other day, which this is mind-boggling to me, because I'm not a reader. I'm not one of those guys that, like this weekend, it's supposed to be kind of cold and maybe snowy and stuff here in Texas. I'm not the guy that says, ooh, I'm going to get me a blanket and a cup of hot chocolate and read me a book all day. Oh my gosh, gag me. No, that ain't me. But I do have some self-discipline, and I will read me 10 pages. And I figured this up the other day. In the last 5 years, just reading 10 pages a day, I've read 80 books. Because if you'll read 10 pages every day for a year, that's 3,650 pages. You've read 15 to 18 books. You're not the same person. And I'm telling you, if you'll just keep doing it, I've read 80 books, baby, and I'm not a reader. Is that not crazy? To think that, man, it just boggles my mind. Anyway, I'm way off track. Man, I'm way off track. Good morning, everybody. If you guys would, tap on that screen. Those likes help our algorithms. VS says, I did it before I turned this on. I love it. I love it. I'm going to go over why most people don't actually change in the new year and how for you to be different. Is that fair enough? I come up with this last night. I was sitting there last night and thought about this. Bobby, thanks for the gifts. Those gifts help us. Dennis, thanks for the gifts. You guys are rocking, man. I appreciate that greatly. The calendar changed, but did you? The calendar changed. It's now 26, but did you? See, most people will do those little New Year's resolutions and quit before February ever gets here. Amen or oh me on that deal, huh? I know I've done it some in my life. Not lately, but I've done it. This live is truth, not motivation. I'm not here I motivate you. I'm a good motivator. I'll give you a halftime talk. I'm an old coach. I can motivate you, but I'm going to talk to you about the truth. Let me do this. Let's see this. Type yes in the chat if you want this year to be different. Type yes in the chat if you want this year to be different. Come on, baby. Let me see it. Who wants this year to be different? I'm going to give me a sip of coffee while y'all are typing yes. I hope it's everybody on here, huh? We want this year to be different, right? Dennis, yes. Oh, my gosh. Southern Sweet. Sandra says yes. Jesse says yes. Oh my God. How's your sister, Sandra? Water Baby says yes. Bobby says yes. Babe Lang says yes. Blue something said yes. It went by too quick. Amara says yes. I love it. Blake says yes. Megan says yes. Kingdom Women Wealth Code. Kingdom Women Wealth Code. I like that name, baby. Oh my gosh. Oh, good morning, everybody. So we want to. All right, let's keep going in. Why most people fail in the new year. Motivation fades, discipline lasts. Motivation fades, discipline lasts. Guys, we listen to somebody, maybe you listen to me in the morning, boy, you're all pumped up. Motivation's going to go away, though, after a while. You got to develop the discipline. Guys, get this. Here's what I tell people. If you will do something for 21 days in a row, now you got to make yourself do it for 21 days in a row. But if you'll do it for 21 days in a row, it will become a habit. And once it becomes a habit, you don't have to think about it anymore. You just do it. I mean, but you got to have that self-discipline to make yourself do it for 21 days in a row. That's like me getting up early, man. I didn't used to get up early, but you know what? I'd sleep too many hours away, and I wanted to be a success. So I started getting my butt up early and had to have self-discipline to do that for a while. Now I don't even think about it. My alarm's set for 5:15. Usually I'm up before it ever goes off. I mean, come on, guys. Come on. We just got to figure that out. We just got to get in the right habits. Now, once I get up, I get me coffee. I don't think about it. I go get me some coffee. Then I come sit at my desk. I don't think about that. I just come sit at my desk. Then I read the Bible. I pray. I read 10 pages out of a business book or personal growth book, and I watch me a personal growth giant. I don't even think about that. It's not like I get up and go, well, am I going to do that today? No. I had the self-discipline to do it for 21 days in a row till it became a habit. And now every day I just do the same thing. Well, that sounds boring, Presley. No, it ain't boring at all. Not at all. I love it. And like I said a while ago, because I'm willing to read those 10 pages every day in the last 5 years, I've read 80 books, and I'm not the same person. Not even close. And you won't be either. If you'll just start showing that self-discipline. Come on, let's do this, huh? I'm telling you, motivation fades, but discipline will last. You got to make yourself do some things. Because, see, losers do it when they feel like it. But winners do it when they feel like it and when they don't feel like it. And guys, we need to understand this. Resolutions die without an identity change. See, we got to raise our standards. We've got to decide we want to be more. We've got to picture what we want to be. I tell people, do a vision board. Do a vision board, baby. Come on. Know what you want your life to look like, and let's go for it. And you say, what's a vision board? Just if you could snap your fingers and have the life you wanted, that would be a vision board. Now, you say, well, I don't know how to do that. Okay, go to our podcast channel. It's called Residual Earners. Go to YouTube. Go to type in Residual Earners. It'll pull up our podcast channel. In the last 5 or 6 podcasts, one of them is on how to do a vision board. Watch it. It's about 30 minutes. We'll tell you how to make it, how to use it, how to make them come true. Come on, just go to Residual Earners in YouTube and watch that. So we're going to have us a vision board. Then we're going to write us some goals down. Guys, if we want to be different, we got to know what we want. I'm telling you, if you aim at nothing, you're going to hit nothing. So we're going to do us a vision board. We're going to write us 5 or 6 goals. You don't want more than 5 or 6 goals. Pick 5 or 6, the most important ones. You can write 100 of them down, but pick your top 5 or 6, and that's your goals right there. Write them on a piece of paper, 5 or 6 goals. Now, I got a vision board, and I got goals. And if you don't know how to do goals, same thing. Go to our podcast channel. It's a free resource. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, and we did in the last 5 or 6 podcasts, one of them's on how to set goals, and I give you my 7 rules for goal setting. Come on, baby, I'm telling you, only 3% of the population has written goals. Do y'all know that? 3%. You can be in the top 3% just by writing some goals down. And do you realize that 3% makes on average 10x what everybody else does? Yeah, goals are huge. If you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? If you aim at nothing, you're going to hit nothing every time. We got to shoot for the stars, guys. Do we realize it's only life we got? No dress rehearsals, no do-overs. This is it. We got to be going for it. Come on, baby. Let's make it happen. Y'all with me? Come on, let's make it happen. All right, I don't even know how I got off on that, but we got to change the way we think. We just got to start raising our standards up and understand that we can't tolerate stuff anymore. We can't tolerate late nights. We can't tolerate being overweight. We can't tolerate watching TV all the time. We can't tolerate death scrolling social media. We can't tolerate stuff that doesn't help us get where we want to go. Because I'll tell you right now, everybody listening to me, you got greatness in you. You can do anything you want to do, but you got to get into it. Come on. Instead of wasting time, let's have productive time, huh? Same routines are going to equal the same results. Guys, we got to change something if we want to change something, huh? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again. Yeah, yes, the vision board. I love it. It's fun to create and it's so inspiring. Yes, I agree with that. Am I hiring? Not right now. Come on, same routine, same results. You know, I tell people all the time, do today what others won't so you can have tomorrow what others don't. See, you got it in you. And you go, but Presley, I don't even know what to do. I don't know where to start. Guys, do you a vision board. What do you want your life to look like? Write you some goals down and then start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book. Watch you a personal growth channel every day and start running with winners. If you'll do those 5 little things, guys, your mind is going to come up with stuff. Think about it. If you're reading 10 pages out of a business book or personal growth book every day and in a year, you read 15 of them. You don't think you're going to get some ideas? I promise you, you will. How to make money, what businesses to start, how to change your life. If I'm watching a personal growth channel every day, do you not think you're going to get some ideas? Heck yeah. And the big one, though, if you're running with winners, do you not think you're going to get some ideas? Come on, baby. You know how I got in real estate? I was running with a guy named Max Fincher who was making money in real estate. Know how I got in the car business? One time we had 7 car dealerships. You know how I got in there, how I got in that business? I was running with a guy named Jim Campbell who was making money in the car business. Got into network marketing where I'm one of the top networkers in the world. But you know what? How did I get into it? I was running with a guy named JD Mayo that was making money in network marketing. I mean, I could just go down the list. Come on, baby. We got to start reading the books, watching the personal growth giants, running with the winners, and you'll get so many ideas on stuff you can do. It's going to start amazing you. You can't just keep in that same rut, guys. See, a rut's just like a grave with both ends knocked out. I mean, that's all it is. We got to be thinking about what we're going to do. We only got this one life. We don't want to be shooting at nothing. We want to be aiming at the stars. If we miss the stars, we'll at least land on the moon, and that ain't a bad place. Come on, baby. Let's go for it, huh? Y'all ready? We're going to go for it. Oh, my gosh. Motivation fades, discipline lasts, resolutions die without identity change. Same results equals, same routines equals same results. And new goals with old habits is self-deception. New goals with old habits. We got to change. Figure that out. It's a new year. If we want to make this the year we want it to be, we have got to make it happen. See, get this. You don't accidentally win. Hope is not a strategy. No. There's actually a book out there. Hope, not a good financial strategy. I forget who wrote it, but there's a book out there. Hope, not a good financial strategy. Come on, baby. We got to get going, huh? We got to figure out what we want, and we got to go for it. You fall to your standards. We got to start raising up. Start running with winners. Start doing things that successful people do. Start looking the part. Start feeling the part, and you'll eventually get there. Act as if. I always tell people, act as if you're already successful, and it'll start something will change in you. Come on, baby. But I'm telling you, who you run with is so key. See, you can't soar with the eagles if you're down on the ground pecking in the dirt with the turkeys. Huh? You can't soar with the eagles if you're down on the ground pecking in the dirt with the turkeys. Start running with people that are going somewhere. Join a networking group. Maybe you like real estate. Find a real estate networking group in your area. Or maybe there's one online you like. Come on, we got to get into this, guys. Identity determines behavior. Identity is going to determine your behavior, because if you start raising those standards and start believing you are somebody, and you got to act as if until you get there, I'm telling you what, it'll change. Who you become matters more than what you want. We got to become, and get this, guys. If you write some goals down and you start reaching one or two of those goals, it's great. And if they're monetary goals, you got some money or a new car, a new whatever, that's great. But you know what's bigger than that? Who you become by reaching those goals. You start believing in yourself. And guys, understand this. Here's from a guy with experience in this, huh? I came out of the ghettos. Well, when I got into network marketing and started making some money, you know what? my mind expanded. And then, I made some money, and then I thought, well, I think if I worked a little harder, I could make a little more. So I started working a little harder and started making a little more, and my mind expanded, and I could see bigger things, and my goals got bigger, and my vision board got better, and I just kept growing. Zig Ziglar says it better than anybody. He says, go as far as you can see, and when you get there, you're going to be able to see further. Well, Zig's right. Go as far as you can see, and then you're going to change. My goals from 20 years ago were like this. I mean, little bitty goals compared to my goals now. Because every time I'd reach some goals, my mind expanded, and I'd make me some more goals, and I'd reach some of them, and man, my mind would expand. I'm telling you guys, you can do this. You can do this, and who you become matters more than what you want. It's who we become. I believe you could take the money away from the top 5% of the people out there and give them about 3 years, and they'd have money again, because it's who they are. That's what we got to work on, who we are. That's why I keep saying, read the books, watch the personal growth giants, run with the winners. It's who we become. See, you and I don't chase success. We attract success by the person we become. And, success starts with self-respect, guys. Start believing in you. And you go, well, Presley, you don't understand where I come from. Baby, I came out of the ghettos, literally. No dad in my life. My mama worked in a sewing factory. We lived in the dead of an ugly neighborhood. I'm telling you, it was ugly. We had no money. And my life started out, I was wearing raggedy clothes, getting made fun of. I had bad teeth. You know what? I didn't get braces until I was in my 40s. Can you imagine? I'm sitting there at the orthodontist being a bunch of 13-year-olds, huh? But I did it, baby. You know what? I had acne. I mean, my self-esteem was about that big. Come on, baby. You can do it, though. We can change. It doesn't matter where you come from. And I get people all the time going, I've made a lot of mistakes. Me too. Me too. I got so many skeletons in my closet, my clothes barely fit in there. Everybody has. Everybody watching. We got 150 people on here. I'm telling you right now, everybody's got dirty laundry. We've all done something in our life where we look back and go, what was I thinking when I did that? We weren't, but that's a different story. And, understand this, where you're from and the things you've done wrong in your life, those are just events. Put them in the past and let's move forward. They're not who you are. They don't define you. No, I'm telling you right now. Come on, let's move forward. Man, thanks for the gifts over here, man. I love it. You guys are rocking on the gifts. I appreciate y'all greatly. Man, if you're sitting around, tap on that screen, would you? Those likes really help our algorithms. So if you would, just tap. If you're getting something out of this, tap on that screen. Anyway, thank you. I greatly appreciate all you guys. Willpower is unreliable. I can get pumped up and fired up, and for a few days, maybe even 2 or 3 weeks, I can make myself do something. But then it turns into self-discipline. The T on me with Lindora. Thank you, Lindora, for the gifts. Willpower is going to fade. Systems reduce decision fatigue. Get you some systems. Here's my daily routine. Y'all want to know my daily routine? Here we go. I get up about 5:15. My alarm's set for 5:15. I usually wake up before it goes off. Then I get out of bed and then throw me some clothes on, run to the coffee. Well, I don't run. I stumble to the Keurig to make me a cup of coffee. Got to have my coffee. I come to my desk. I sit down at my desk. I do 4 things right then. I read the Bible. I pray. I will read my 10 pages out of a business book or personal growth book, and I watch me a personal growth giant. That's non-negotiable. I do that every day. Then I'll go take me a shower, get dressed, come in here for an hour, 2 hours, sometimes 2.5 hours. I'll do my lives. I love doing these lives. I love getting on here and talking to you guys. Then it'll be about 9 o'clock. And then at 9 o'clock, I tell you guys bye. And then I work. I get at my desk. I got a to-do list sitting there on a yellow legal pad. I know what I need to get done today. And I start working on that. So I start working on my to-do list. And I work on my to-do list. And I might meet somebody for lunch locally, something I can do pretty quick, come back, work some more. About 2:45, I'm going to go put me some workout clothes on, and I'm going to head down to my barn. At 3 o'clock, a buddy named Mark Hawk's going to meet me down there. And he and I we're going to stretch, we're going to lift, we're going to do some cardio. We're going to do all that stuff, baby. I'm telling you. So we're doing that stuff every day, 3 o'clock. It's every day. I don't even think about it. I don't think, well, do I feel like working out today? I tweak my back. I was still working out. Now, I didn't do any squats. I didn't do anything that was going to hurt my back, but I was still working out. Tweaked my knee about 2 weeks ago. You know what? Couldn't do legs for a while, but I was still in there working out. I mean, every day I'm going to be down there. I'm going to be working out because we only got this one body. We better be taking care of it, huh? And then after I finish working out, I come get me a shower. And if I got more work to do, I'll work a little while longer. Maybe I got a meeting that night, but that's kind of my daily routine. And I do it every day, you know, unless I'm traveling, and obviously it varies a little bit there. But I'm telling you what, guys, get in a routine, because if you'll get some systems going, then your whole life will start changing. You just got to, it can't be, well, am I going to read today? It can't be, am I going to walk today or work out today? No, it's got to be an automatic. Come on, come on, come on, put it in your calendar. Make it automatic. Environment beats motivation. I'm telling you, whoever you're running with, what you're putting in your mind, all that stuff matters, guys. I think sometimes let me ask you this. Do you just live life and hope it's going to turn out all right? Guys, nobody accidentally wins. Do you understand that? Man, if you remember anything I tell you, nobody accidentally wins. You got to plan it out. You got to know what you're going for. And man, one path may come to a dead end and you got to shift over a little bit. I mean, man, I've started businesses that didn't make it and I had to shift. I mean, come on, we all do that. You get knocked down every once in a while. Get your butt up, dust yourself off, get going again. Figure out some traditional business to start. Maybe it's a TikTok shop you're starting. Maybe it's a content creation you're starting. Maybe you're going to start making money with AI. Maybe you're going to get into network marketing. Maybe you're going to be a real estate investor. Maybe you're going to, I don't know what your cup of tea is going to be, but maybe you can do it. Whatever your cup of tea is, you can do it. Now, you say, well, I want to be a real estate investor, but I don't know how. Okay, think about this. In today's world, you can learn anything. Think about it. Okay, I want to be a real estate investor. All right. Read some books on real estate. Listen to some podcasts on real estate. Watch some YouTube videos on real estate. Join a networking group in real estate. Get you a mentor that'll help you with real estate. Man, go to a conference on real estate. Maybe take an online class on real estate. Go to a seminar on real estate. Guys, you can become an expert and do anything you set your mind to. And, you know, a buddy of mine, Dimitri, started a laundromat business not long ago. And he's talking to me about his laundromat business. Well, guys, it intrigued me. So I actually went to a grand opening of one of his laundromats just so I could learn. Then I came home and get this, I just put in YouTube how to start a laundromat. You realize a bunch of videos popped up and I started watching videos on laundromats. I know quite a bit about laundromats now. Now, I haven't opened one. I may never open one. But the point is, I learned about them. Now, sometimes you're going to learn about stuff and go, that ain't for me. But sometimes you learn about stuff and you go, yeah, baby, I'm doing it. And now with AI, baby, we can learn anything. Come on, baby, quit saying I can't and start saying I'll learn how. Come on, get that one. Quit saying I can't and start saying I'll learn how. Yes, come on, baby. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, environment beats motivation. And when I'm talking about, guys, everybody on here, your environment's either working for you or against you. Your environment is either working for you or against you. Come on. If you're putting good stuff in your mind and you're running with winners, your environment, you're on the road to success, baby. If you're putting mush in your mind and running with losers, ain't happening. And when I say loser, I don't mean they're bad people. They're just not going anywhere. See, I try to run with people that are going somewhere. Now, is all my family motivated? No, most of them aren't. When I see them at family reunions, do I love them and hug their neck and talk to them? Sure. But I can't spend all my time with them because they're not going the same place I'm going. I still love them. I still talk to them some. I still hug their neck every time I see them. But I can't spend all my time with them because they're not wanting to do anything big in life. I'm wanting to do something big for me and my family. Huh? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Come on, baby, let's go. I'm telling you. If it's not scheduled, it's not real. You know, have you ever told a buddy that, hey, man, we need to do lunch? You know, you talk to them or you see them on the street or something. You go, hey, man, you know, we just got to get together for lunch. Never happens, does it? But if you'll put it on the calendar, you'll have that lunch. Or maybe you say, hey, man, we need to go on a golf trip. Okay? If you just say we need to go on a golf trip and you drop it there, it ain't happening. But if you say, hey, man, let's pick a date. Let's pick a date and let's go to Pebble Beach. Let's pick a date and let's go to wherever. I mean, come on. I mean, and you put it on the calendar, then you start working for it, and you just make it happen. You got to schedule it every day. Like I told you, on my calendar, I've got get up at 5:15. It's on my calendar. I know when every day, and I just automatically populate it in there that I'm going to read the Bible, I'm going to pray, I'm going to read 10 pages, and I'm going to watch a personal growth channel. That's in my calendar, guys. I don't think about it anymore. I don't even look at it anymore because it's a habit, but it's there. At 3 o'clock, I block off hour and 15 minutes for me to go down there in that barn and me and Mark to work out. I mean, it's in my calendar. I'm telling you what, if it's not scheduled, it's not real, guys. Come on. That way I know if somebody asks me if I can do something, well, when I glance at my calendar, I don't even have to think about it because it's all in there. And I can say, I got 2 o'clock open. Come on, baby. Let's go. Huh? You know the cost of comfort? You know the cost of comfort? You know, here's what happens. People don't want to get out of their comfort zone. You know why people don't want to get out of their comfort zone and push their limits? You know why that is? Because fear is saying, don't do it. Ooh, don't do it. Oh, don't get out of your comfort zone. Oh, it's so comfortable in here. Yeah, you ain't got jack squat. You can't pay your bills, but you'll stay in that little comfort zone because fear is going to be telling you, don't do it. Don't do it. Or maybe you already make decent money, but you want to do something big. Fear's going to say, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you what, you got to feel the fear and do it anyway. See, guys, get this. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling a little scared and doing it anyway, huh? Courage is not the absence of fear. It's being a little scared and doing it anyway. I got a buddy named Pat Everett, retired lieutenant colonel. He went on 5 deployments into crazy areas. And I asked him, I said, hey, Pat, when that plane door opened and you ran out, were you a little scared? And he goes, heck yeah, I was scared. But he said, you just feel the fear and do it anyway. And he said, you know, he went on to say this, if you're a leader, he said, because I knew that if I looked scared, my men would get scared. Huh? Come on, baby. Man, if you're sitting around, tap on that screen. No fear, no worry. I needed to hear this today because I am a bit discouraged. Baby. And understand, we all get discouraged. We all get knocked down. Get your butt up, dust yourself off, and let's get going. You don't think I get knocked down some? Absolutely. Man, I started one business and lost millions of dollars at it. Didn't like it, but I got up, learned from it, dusted myself off, and got back in the game. Most things I do win, but sometimes they don't. That's with all of us. And some days you're going to get up and, man, you're going to feel like conquering the world. Other days you're going to get out of bed and you get up and be going, oh, man. Come on, that's where reading the books and watching the personal growth giants and running with the winners, that's where that starts building you up. Because, again, if you'll win the morning, you'll win the day. Come on. We got to get out of our comfort zone. Pain now versus regret later. Woo. Huh? What about that one? Pain now versus regret later. Sometimes I'll say risk now or regret later. We got to get out of our comfort zone. We got to take some risk. Risk weighs ounces. Regret weighs tons. Come on, baby. By the way, a couple of things. If you're just joining us, you can see my name on the screen there, Presley Swagerty. If you want to check me out, go to PresleySwagerty.com. Y'all can read my bio, see if I'm worth listening to. Y'all only should take advice from somebody that has what you want. I think you'll like what I've done in my life. Came out of the ghettos and became a millionaire, and I just try to help other people be a success, guys. That's my goal. Now, don't get me wrong. I still like to make money, but it's not the main thing anymore. I've made a bunch of money. But I tell you what, it makes me so happy when I can help somebody else be a success. And I want you to be a success. By the way, I'm going to give away, I'm not trying to sell it. I'm going to give away 50 copies of my book Monday. We've already given away a bunch of them. Monday, we'll pull 50 names out. So if you want to get in the running for a free book, just go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. It'll pull up our podcast channel. Residual Earners, our live, we call it Residual Earners. Our podcast channel is Residual Earners. Our success school is Residual Earners University. Everything we do is Residual Earners. So go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners, pull up our podcast channel, hit subscribe, and then click on the How to Get Out of Your Rut in 26 podcast. How do you get out of your rut in 26 podcast? Just click on it, go into the comments, and just put a positive comment in there, and you'll be in the running for us to pull your name out for 50 copies. We'll send them out. I'll even pay shipping. How's that? You don't beat that deal very often. For you guys joining us, I've got a podcast channel. It's a free resource. Go there, get any information. Man, we got about almost 70 podcasts in there. So there's lots of good stuff in there for you. We do these lives every day. I start somewhere around 7 o'clock. I was a little later today, but I usually start right around 7 o'clock, go a couple of hours. I'm here for you, baby. Free resource. The only thing we charge for is our success school because I got 5 people working on it all the time. So I have to pay them rascals. For some reason, they like to get paid. So it's $29, but it'll be the best $29 you've ever spent. If you're really wanting to make 26 your year, go to our success school and jump in there. I'm telling you, you get to run with winners, network with business owners. I'll mentor you. I mean, we'll help you. It's joinreu.com. If you're on TikTok, it's on our profile page up at the top, joinreu.com. Come on, baby, jump in there and check it out. You know, I always tell people, just take a month. Try it out for a month. Because if you want to get out, listen up, if you want to get out, here's how you do it. You hit membership and cancel. That's how easy it is. It's easy to get out, but try it. You're not going to want to get out if you get in there. But I just want you to know, for some reason you said ain't for me. Come on. And baby, let me say this, guys, and I don't mean this ugly because I grew up in the ghettos, but if $29 is a big financial decision for you, you need to run with me. I mean, let's get real here. $29 should not be a big financial decision when you're investing in yourself. But anyway, join reu.com. Join reu.com. Oh my gosh, Jim Lane just joined our success school. Welcome, Jim. Welcome. I'm pumped up. Guys, do what Jim just did. Join reu.com. All right, let's keep going. I got too much to cover today. All right, the cost of comfort. Comfort delays growth. Pain now or regret later. Most people settle instead of failing. In other words, they never try. You know, guys, I'm going to tell you what. When you get on that deathbed, I think there's going to be a lot of things around you that I think all your dreams are going to be around you. And those dreams are going to be looking at you saying, if you would have gone for it, we could have been a reality. You know, I don't think we want to get to the end of our life and look back with regret, guys. I think we need to go for it. I mean, take some risk in life. If you don't take risk, I'm telling you, life gets dull and boring, and so many people settle. You know, 70% of the folks out there hate their job. 70% of the folks hate their job. Can I repeat the contest info? Yeah, it's not really a contest. We're just going to pull some names, but just for you, I'm going to repeat this. I'm going to give away Monday 50 copies of this book. 50. I'll even pay shipping. I want you to read it, guys. I think over the course of the last 2 years, we've given away 1,600 copies. But anyway, I'm going to give away 50 copies. Just simply type in Residual Earners on YouTube. We all know YouTube. Type in Residual Earners. It'll pull up our Residual Earners podcast channel. Hit subscribe, and then click on the podcast that's about getting out of your rut in 26. Just click on that podcast. And in the comments, put a positive comment. That's all I ask. And we'll pull, actually my assistant will do it, but 50 names. It doesn't cost you anything. What a heck of a deal, huh? You're right. Most of the stuff I do is free. I give away books. We got a free podcast channel. We got a free live that we do every day. Only thing I charge anything for is the success school. Come on, baby. If you wanted to do something big in your life, let's go. If you like what I talk about here, it's on steroids in that success school, guys, because I get to mentor you there. Come on, join reu.com. Jim Lane just joined us. Join him, man. All right, here we go. Let's keep moving. Most people settle. Guys, we don't want to settle. Do you realize most people hate their job? 70% of the people out there hate their job, but they'll go to it day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, and after a while, decade after decade. And they get to the end of their life and they spent 40 years at some job they hate. Why? Let's get something going on the side. Quit saying I can't and start saying I'll learn how. You can do anything you set your mind to. You know, I'm not saying run out and quit your job. Nope. But I am saying get something going on the side. Maybe it's network marketing. If you like network marketing, great, do that, man. That's what that was my game changer to begin with. Network marketing. I'm still the number one earner in the company. I mean, I still make lots of money with network marketing, but I'm telling you, come on, you got to do something different. I was coaching, struggling to pay the bills, teacher, trying to live on a teacher's salary. Couldn't do it. I mean, we were behind. It was ugly financially. Got to doing network marketing on the side. Well, how'd you fit it in? Well, you just fit stuff in the nooks and crannies. I call it your 5 to 9 business. Work your business from 5 to 9 in the morning, work your business 5 to 9 at night, and work the boss's business there in the middle of the day. But if you'll work at and fit it in every chance you get and make it happen. Thanks for the gifts, guys. I appreciate you. If you're working your 5 to 9 business, see, I did it for about a year and a half. And it was tough because I'm working at my normal job and I had my own network marketing business going on the side. And then a year and a half in, I was making 3 times as much on my part-time stuff as I was my full-time stuff. And I went in and fired my boss. Guys, you just got to get something going on the side because either you're building your dream life or somebody hires you to build their dream life. I mean, it's that simple. We don't want somebody to hire us to build their dream life. We want to eventually get to doing our own dream life. Yes. I mean, let's start thinking big, baby. And it doesn't matter where you come from or how many mistakes you made or if you got a business degree or not. None of that matters. You know what matters? What do you have inside? What do you have inside? Do you have that heart of a champion? You got that burning desire inside. See, you know what got me where I am? I'm not a genius by any stretch. No. But you know what got me where I am? I had a burning desire in my butt to be somebody because I grew up in the ghettos as a nobody and I didn't want to stay a nobody and I didn't want my kids and grandkids being nobodies. So I had that burning desire in my butt. Let's get out. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's quit settling. I'm telling you right now, settling is ugly, baby. You know, here's the deal. Benjamin Franklin said it this way. He said, most people die at 25. They just don't get buried till 85. You know what he meant? That he meant that people quit dreaming. They quit going for it. And at 25, they just start existing, just start finishing on out. Guys, life is ugly if you finish it on out. I mean, come on, let's get real here. Think about it. Do you slime out of bed after hitting that snooze 2 or 3 times? Hitting that snooze 2 or 3 times, buying your life back 9 minutes at a time. And why did they come up with 9 minutes anyway? I don't know. But anyway, slapping that snooze and then sliming out of bed going, oh, it's another day. No, baby. You know what? If you got a vision board and you got goals and you wake up every day with purpose and passion and you're going for something, I'm telling you, it's a whole new dynamic in your life. It is a whole new dynamic in your life. Come on, baby, let's do it. What do winners do differently? Winners decide. See, guys, either you decide 26 is going to be your year or the year will decide for you. And the year ain't going to decide what you want. You got to decide for yourself. I mean, we got to choose. We got to make a decision. You know, I believe this. If you'll make a decision, commit to it, and focus on it, I believe your whole life will change. If you'll make a decision, commit to it, and focus on it. And when I say a decision, I'm talking about you really do it. Because if you make a decision, I don't know what it is, but there's something about a decision. I was standing in the parking lot at Lakeview Centennial High School. And get this, you know why I was standing in the parking lot? It's the middle of the day. It was lunchtime. It was Wednesday, chicken fried steak day, mashed potatoes, gravy, rolls, buttermilk pie for dessert. My favorite day to eat in the school cafeteria. I looked in my wallet and I did not have $2. And here I was, head basketball coach of a big school, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and I didn't have $2. So I had to run out to my truck and I'm digging $2 worth of change out of my ashtray. I'm sure you guys have never done anything like that. But anyway, I'm standing in the parking lot of Lakeview High School. I just got through digging change out of my ashtray, and I'm looking at $2 worth of dirty change. And, you know, I wish I could say that was the only time I'd ever done that, but it wasn't. But for some reason, this time, I'm sitting there looking at that change, and I'm going, I ain't going to keep doing this. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I was sick and tired of having more month than money. I was sick and tired of always telling my kids no because I didn't have any money. I just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I'm standing in that parking lot. And for whatever reason on that day, I made a decision standing in a parking lot, me, sun, clouds, concrete, a few cars, and a couple of birds. That was all that was out there. Had no idea what I was going to do, but I decided. Man, thanks for the gifts. Karen, thank you. Man, you guys are amazing. If you would, tap on that screen, baby. I prefer your home over the soulless asylum houses every other influencer has. It looks so warm. Yeah, it's guys, and I appreciate my home because I grew up in the ghettos in a little 600 square foot house that was falling down. So every time I walk in this house, I'm amazed. But you know what? I used to wonder, and man, I'm getting on two or three different stories. Let me finish the decision one. But I made my decision standing there in the parking lot that I was going to change my life. And you know what? When I made that decision a few days later, my mind, my subconscious said, you need to talk to Manny. I got a cousin named Manny Carter. Manny had made something out of himself. I got a huge extended family. Most of them are just blue collar rednecks. Good people, but just blue collar rednecks, not going anywhere with life. But Manny made something out of himself. He was a millionaire. He was living in beautiful homes and driving BMWs and an amazing man. But anyway, I called him up and I went and visited with him. And that's when I learned from talking to him that you and I don't chase success. We attract success by the person we become. So I had to start growing, and I got that from Manny. And then I started growing. And for a few months, I'm growing and reading and doing all the stuff I talked to you guys about. And then just out of the blue, Coach Mayo, my old high school coach, brings me the network marketing business. Duh. Never even thought about doing network marketing. Wasn't on my list, but I loved and adored Coach. So I went to lunch with him, and he was making some money. And I thought, well, I need money. I'll try it. Well, my business exploded, and I became the number one earner in the company, and it changed my whole life. But it started with me making a decision, standing in a parking lot. I believe if you'll make a decision, commit to it, and focus on it, I believe great and mighty forces come to your aid. Now, I understand it's all from the good Lord, but I do believe things just start happening when you really make a decision. See, I think the law of attraction is real, and whatever you and I focus on, it expands. And if we'll start focusing on the right things, good things will happen, boys and girls. I'm telling you right now, come on. We got to get into it. We got to decide we're going for it. And to this day, people all the time say, Presley, why don't you retire? Retire and do what? I like what I do. Huh? I'm not going to some factory for 8 or 10 hours a day. No, baby, I love what I do. I enjoy getting on here with you guys. I enjoy starting and scaling businesses. I enjoy traveling the country giving speeches about how to be successful. I enjoy writing books. I enjoy what I do. Guys, here's the deal. If you'll change your life, and if you'll get to doing something you enjoy doing, then I'm telling you what, you don't want to retire. Now, do I like to play golf? Absolutely. I'm a member at DAC, Dallas Athletic Club. I go out there and play golf. I'm going to go out there Friday, as a matter of fact. Do I like going to the beach? Yeah, I like going to the beach, but I don't want to live on the beach. I mean, to me, it gets old if I stay there too long. I mean, come on. I got to feel like I'm contributing. Man, I just got into the franchise business. I'm telling you what, I'm pumped up about that. Started a tea franchise, Nobility. I got the rights to 2 counties. There might be a bunch of these suckers, huh? But I'm telling you what, guys, I like being productive. You should like being productive too, huh? Come on. I don't know what got me going, but anyway, let's make a decision today that we're going to change our life. And then let's choose accountability. Let's look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me, okay? Let's look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Huh? Let's get real here. We try to blame somebody else. We try to do that victim thing. Boy, I'm a victim. Baloney. I mean, we all have something to get over. All of us have hurdles in our life. And man, I agree. Some people have better lives than others. Why? I don't know. And we won't know until we get to heaven and can ask the good Lord. But I tell you what, when you get to your hurdle, either you get over it or you don't. And it doesn't matter. Either you get over your hurdle or you don't. Nobody's going to ride up on a white horse to save you. We got to save ourselves. Look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. Nobody else has to sign off on your success. And then invest in yourself, baby. I talk about that all the time. Invest in yourself. Start reading the book. Start watching the Personal Growth Giants. Start running with the winners. Start putting that good stuff, that vibe. Get that right vibe about success. Because if you're running with winners, it normalizes winning. And you start believing you can do it too. Proximity is a big deal. If you're hanging with winners, you're going to be a winner. And somebody just put in the comments, I don't know how many winners to run with. Yeah, you do. Go to our podcast channel, jump on these lives every morning. And if you really want to run with winners, get in our success school where I can mentor you. If you like what you're hearing from me, come on, join REU.com. Sally Dyer just joined our success school. Welcome, Sally. Oh my gosh. Come on, people are joining. Why don't you do it? You want to change your life in 26? Guys, you got to do something different if you want to do something different. Let's get real here, huh? Come on. Join REU.com, Residual Earners University. That's our success school. Just go try it out for a month. It's $29. And like I said a while ago, if $29 is a major financial decision in your life, you need to start hanging with me. We got to get you out of that. Come on. All right, let me finish up. Discipline bridges vision and reality. You know, guys, because I'm going to tell you what, motivation goes away sometimes. You got to have discipline. Self-discipline. Get this. Discipline is simply doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. And here's the key, whether you feel like it or not. Come on, baby. Can you lose that weight? Heck yeah, you can lose that weight, but it's going to take self-discipline. You've been telling yourself for 10 years you're going to lose that weight. Let's do it. Let's quit telling something and just do it. You've been saying, I'm going to start that business. Start the business. Let's go. You've been saying, I'm going to get out of debt. Then let's get out of debt. Let's go. You've been saying, I'm going to get into investing in real estate. Then great. Let's do it. You've been saying, I'm going to start that network marketing business. Okay, start it. I mean, come on, baby. Do whatever it is. Let's get it going. Guys, time's passing. It's like that hourglass. When it turns upside down and that sand starts going out. Do you realize you and I are only on this earth for about 4,000 weeks? Come on, baby. Time goes. It passes whether we act or not. Do something. This year will expose who is serious. Extraordinary results require structure in your life. Use your calendar. And, you know, guys, I've been using a big yellow legal pad. You know what I decided to use? Can y'all see my whiteboard over there? I just ordered that. That whiteboard just came in. I'm going to write that on my, what I need to get done on that whiteboard. I'm going to have it right in front of my face all the time. Guys, I still struggle with stuff too. I mean, you know, I do all the stuff I tell you guys to do because I'm human just like everybody else. Come on. Let's go. This year's going to expose who's serious because we're halfway through January. Have you done a vision board and written some goals down? Huh? Have you started reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day? Huh? Have you started watching a personal growth giant every day? Have you started running with some winners in your life? Come on, baby. Let's get real. Everybody here, we know losers and we know some winners. Stop spending time with the losers. Start spending time with the winners and watch how your life changes. I'm telling you right now, watch how your life changes, guys. I'm telling you, come on. Life is not complicated. Success is not complicated. You just got to do something different. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're serious about changing your life, then right now, when we get off here in a few minutes, I want you to go to joinreu.com and try us out for 1 month and just see what you think. No? Just try it out. Guys, we've got my blueprint for success in there, how I went from ghetto to multimillionaire, and it's in modules. I actually recorded videos walking you through how to be a success. We got a book club in there teaching you what books to read. We got accountability groups if you need a little extra encouragement. We got a video library that's massive. We have experts coming in each week doing Zooms, teaching us how to make money. Dr. James Fonby's been teaching us how to make money with AI. We post in there like Facebook, only it's all positive, so you're putting good stuff in your mind. Not junk and not political and not all that stuff. It's stuff that's going to change your life, huh? My gosh, you can run with winners, network with business owners. I'll mentor you. Why wouldn't you give it a shot at $29? Come on. Invest in yourself, baby. Join REU, Residual Earners University. Join REU.com. Let's go, man. Let's make it happen. Oh, and for you guys that haven't done it yet, Monday, I'm going to give away 50 copies of my book, Be, Do, and Have More. I've been giving them away. If you haven't done it, if you put your name in there and you hadn't done it yet, keep putting your name in there. You'll eventually be one of them. But anyway, be, do, and have more. You got to be before you can do and do before you can have. I'll even pay the shipping. If you want to get in the running to get your name pulled, simply go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. Residual Earners. It'll pull up our Residual Earners podcast channel. Hit subscribe. And then one of our last podcasts is how to get out of your rut in 2026. Click on that. Go into the comments and just put a positive comment. and my assistant will pull 50 names out. And I see where a couple of you guys have asked about network marketing. I don't pitch that on here, but if you want to direct message me and ask me how to make money in network marketing, I'm happy to help you. I don't combine these two. My lives, my podcast channel, our school, they have nothing to do with network marketing. So I don't combine them. So I never talk about network marketing on here. But if you want to hear, direct message me, and I'm happy to help you offline. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, I'll recap it one last time. Let's make a change. Let's make a decision. Let's decide right now, today, that we're going to change our life, and then let's get to doing something. Here's your homework assignment, all of you guys. Here's your homework assignment if you haven't done this. Do you a vision board and write you some goals down. That'll give you direction. And if you don't know how to do that, go to our podcast channel. Out of our last 5 or 6 podcasts, one of them's on how to do a vision board. One of them's on how to do goals. So go check it out and do you a vision board and goals today. Vision board, goals. And then get you a couple of books and start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. In a year, you'll have read 15 to 18 books. You won't be the same person. Start watching one personal growth giant. Number 4, start watching one personal growth giant every day. If you like me, watch me. If you don't, find somebody you do like. And then number 5, start running with some winners. Come on, baby. Start running with some winners. I'm telling you, run with winners. Run with winners. If you'll run with winners, good things start happening. So here's your homework. We're going to do a vision board and write our goals down. We're going to start reading 10 pages out of a business book or personal growth book. We're going to watch a personal growth giant every day. We're going to start running with winners. Those are simple things. They'll change your life. And again, if you want to get in the running for a free copy, I'll even pay shipping. Go to YouTube, type in Residual Earners. It'll pull up our podcast channel. Hit subscribe, and then go into the podcast that's how to get out of your rut in 2026. Click on it. You slide down and you'll see comments, and just in the comment section, put a positive comment, and you're in the running. Monday, my assistant will pull out 50 more names, and we'll send those out. But anyway, man, love you guys. God bless you guys. Again, if you haven't joined our success school, when we get off here, join our success school, huh? Oh my gosh. You own Hometown Landscape? No, I don't own Hometown Landscaping. Never been in the landscaping business. Zandra, good morning, Zandra. I love it. Already done. I'm currently working on a vision board. I love that. Morning, Sherry. Morning, everybody. Man, good to see all you guys. Thanks for the gifts and the likes and the shares and all that stuff. Again, join us. Join REU.com and let's start hanging out. Let's start hanging out, man. I'm in that school every day. Let's start hanging out. I'm telling you what, if you want to run with winners, I promise you, we got hundreds of winners in there. So join REU.com and let's go, baby. All right. It's almost 9 o'clock. I've got an appointment I got to get to. Love you guys. God bless you guys. Again, YouTube, type in Residual Earners. Hit subscribe. Go into the podcast about getting out of the rut. Go to the comments. Just put a positive comment. You'll be in the running for a free book on Monday. And if you haven't joined our success school, do it. Join REU.com. Come on. And for you guys that keep asking about networking, just direct message me and I'm happy to share. All right. Got to go. Goodbye, guys.